Yeah. What's up? It's the man, the Triple B. Yeah, remember to like to keep the haters away from the channel. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm still not on form. You get me? Yeah. I'm still not on form, but there's a lot of stuff going on in the background, man. They're gonna plan to fiddle with our DNA, to implant tech in us, to read our thoughts, our brain waves, huh? And punish us if we do the wrong thing according to them. So this is in my mind, man. But this is a boxing channel, y'all. So we talk about boxing, and the fight of the weekend is Anthony Yarde vs Artur Beterbiev. Yeah? I mean, it's not a bad fight. It's not a bad fight. When you see one of the top level guys, i.e. Beterbiev fight, you want to watch them, man. You want to watch them. The undercard is weak, man. Everyone's like a 50-1 or 33-1 favorite. And we don't expect many competitive matches. But the Yard Beterbiev one is interesting, or at least so it seems. So it seems, on first thought. What we have essentially is a world class guy, Beterbiev, with 18 wins, 18 KOs. He's beaten world class guys and stopped them all against Anthony Yarde, a guy who. And what's weird is like everyone you see it on forums and social media. They're like, oh, I think he's got a chance. He's going to knock him out. I mean, obviously he has some chance. You're talking about a guy who can punch, albeit at his level. He almost stopped Kovalev. Yeah, Kovalev was drunk. He hadn't trained well. He was weakened. Ultimately he still won. But he was in trouble. So no one's saying that Yarde has a zero chance. But, look at it. What is Anthony... Huh? PEDs in the camp. Yarde. PEDs in the camp. Huh? What are his big wins? He beat Lyndon Arthur over 12 for the fourth round KO. Lyndon Arthur is at his level, a tough fighter, but he's British level, man. And he beaten Yarde on points with one hand. Okay, and that's his best win, Yarde. There's just nothing there. There's nothing there. And now they want him to step up against an admittedly 38-year-old man who is with Bivol at the top of the division. It's got to be a mismatch, man. Surely it's got to be a mismatch. The Yarde peeps will be saying, oh, he's old and, oh, Yarde can punch. But, his last fight, Yarde, he shellacked this guy and it took him, a lot of shots to win. I think Beterbiev, right, will basically walk through him. Which I said before. Now, having said that, people also say, oh, Beterbiev, he's been hurt twice by Callum Johnson, a guy called Diaz. Yeah, but, when you've got that come forward style, you will take shots. And, there's a chance that Yarde will hurt Beterbiev. But I can't believe he'll win. I don't think his power is that big at the top level. So, I expect a one-sided beatdown, more or less. That Yarde may hurt Beterbiev, depending on how he fights. If he goes for it, if he just opens up, he might hurt him. But if he steps back, I think he'll just get broken down. He'll get broken down. And his boyfriend, Tunde, he's done well out of Yarde. Tunde's a mug. He's done nothing. He's just hung around amateur gyms and amateur shows trying to convince fighters, mainly black fighters, to sign with him. But he knows nothing. I expect Beterbiev to win comfortably. On the undercard, there's loads of prospects against bums, basically. The big talking point is, of course, Moses Itauma, right? Now, one of me fans said about 2 or 3 months ago, look, check this guy out. Is he any good? He's never fought as a senior, yeah. But I looked. He's won every single one of his amateur matches and stopped a lot of top quality guys, albeit at the junior level. And now everyone's been talking about him. And I watched him. And sure enough, this guy carries power, timing, accuracy, you know. He's almost 250 pounds, right, which is massive for a young man. I believe once they get him on the PEDs, he looked a bit soft, but they've already got him on the PEDs a bit. He's got that more manly physique now. I believe he will. I believe he is a good prospect. I believe he will be the biggest global heavyweight prospect. I mean, the only way he can, let it down is by having a bad chin. Yeah, having a bad chin, being lazy. He, his name was Enrico Itauma. So I don't know why it suddenly changed to Moses Itauma. I think he's a Christian, so he changed his name. He's worn a crucifix on the weigh-in. I think he is a Christian. I like the look of him. Man. He reminds me of a bigger David Haye, like a much bigger David Haye. David Haye was like 175 pounds light heavyweight as an amateur. He got stopped by a guy from Coventry by a jab in one round, and he got hurt in the amateurs early. So I think Moses Itauma is way advanced. I think he'll be protected, obviously, for a bit. They talk about him beating Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's record of being the youngest heavyweight champion. I doubt it. It's just a good PR. It's a good talking point. But I don't believe they're going to press him so they can fight for the world title in 2.5 years. He'll basically beat up bums. And he's young, so why not? He basically beat up bums for a few years. I don't know what allegedly Frank Maloney paid
Frank Warren
to get him to sign on, but he's obviously invested some good money in the man, so he's going to take it easy. In sparring, allegedly, he's done well against top guys, Joe Joyce, etc. I look forward to watching his career. I believe he'll blast out this guy he's fighting in the first round. It weighs him by almost 30 pounds anyway. But yeah, what else we got on that bill? We got a flyweight world championship, but I don't care about the manlets anyway. I don't care about the manlets at all. I even ask, well, why these two guys? One of them's from Costa Rica, the other one's from somewhere else. Why these guys on the bill? No one cares about them in the UK. But I don't know, man. Maybe they're gearing him up for a Sonny Edwards fight. Now, Sonny, I don't know who he signed with now because he was with Probellum, but Probellum have gone asunder. So I don't know what's happening there. But, you know what? Without being cruel, I look forward to the main event, Beterbiev, Yarde, because I ain't got no haterism against Yarde, but I got a lot of haterism against Tunde because he's a fool. He's a fraud. And he's Spence Fearon's Batty friend. And, they seem very close, very suspicious to me. I would like to see Beterbiev take Yarde apart and hurt him and stop him. He might take a shot or two, though, So I think Yarde has like a 10%, 5% chance to win. But ultimately, I don't want to be cruel, but I don't want to see a massacre. I want to see a massacre here. I want to see someone get hurt, broken down. But regardless, he would have made some good money. Yarde. So, when you watch him, it's not like... he tries these things with the Mayweather type shoulder roll and all that, and he's not good enough. And yeah, he can punch at his level, but he's, as I said, who's he beat? A guy he beat him before, and his British level. The Kovalev fight, it was against a drunk who boiled down to the weight, and he still got ironed out by jabs. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a Beterbiev torturing him and stopping him, probably around the 8th round.